Imagine I told you that you could make a movie like this completely for free with zero filmmaking experience, just your laptop, an internet connection, and a little creativity. Sounds crazy, right? But trust me, it's 100% possible. The cave you're seeing right now, those glowing walls, the fog, the torchlight, was all built using nothing but free AI tools. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to do the same thing. Most people assume you need a big budget, a pro camera setup, and a whole crew to create something cinematic, but that's just not true anymore. AI has completely changed the game, so stick around till the end because I'm about to walk you through every single step to create your own professional-looking short film from scratch. And every tool we're using today is completely free. Let's break it down. Alright, so first things first, we need a story. And this is where most people hit that creative wall and get stuck staring at a blank page for hours wondering what to write. But here's the secret. You don't have to do that anymore. ChatGPT can handle the storytelling part for you if you know how to prompt it the right way. So here's what we're gonna do. I've linked the exact prompt template for you in the description, but let me show you real quick how it works. When you open up ChatGPT, don't just type something simple like write me a movie. You need to feed it details. The more specific you get, the better your story turns out. I'm talking about genre, tone, scene count, and even how you want your world to feel. Mystical, dark, lighthearted, futuristic, whatever fits your idea. For this example, I'm going with a fantasy adventure, something cinematic. A medieval knight discovering a sleeping dragon deep inside an ancient cave. So I'll paste my template into ChatGPT, click send, and watch what happens next. Within seconds, it spits out a complete story breakdown with scene descriptions, camera directions, and even mood details. It's insane. Each scene is clear enough that I can literally see it playing out in my head. That's exactly what we need for the next steps, because AI image generators work best when your prompts are vivid and descriptive. So don't skip this part. Trust me, this is where most people mess up. If your story prompt is vague, your images will come out flat. Now let's grab one of those scenes and turn it into something visual. ChatGPT gave me this one. A lone medieval knight stands at the entrance of a vast, shadowy cave carved into a jagged mountainside. He wears polished but weather-worn armor, a dark blue cloak fluttering lightly in the wind, a torch in one hand, and a long sword on his back. The evening sky glows orange and violet, fading into the darkness of the cave. Fine dust drifts through the air. Camera style, cinematic, wide shot, low angle, shallow depth of field, focusing on the knight's silhouette. Lighting, warm golden sunset contrasting with cool blue shadows. Pretty cool, right? Now, this is where Leonardo AI comes in. It's one of the most powerful free AI image generators out there right now. If you don't already have an account, go make one. It's free and gives you 150 tokens per day, which is plenty to cover all your film scenes. Once you're logged in, you'll see the dashboard. Go ahead and click on image generation right in the middle. Before you paste in your prompt here, here's a quick tip. Turn on legacy mode. It helps the model produce more consistent lighting and depth of field. Then paste in your ChatGPT scene description exactly as written. Next, under model selection, choose the Leonardo Lightning model. That's the one optimized for realistic cinematic imagery. Set your aspect ratio to 16:9 since we're making a widescreen movie, and leave the image count to 4 so you'll get multiple versions to pick from. Now click generate and let it cook for about 30 seconds. And look at this, 4 completely different cinematic shots of the same scene. The lighting, the armor, the atmosphere, it nails everything. Real quick pro tip, to keep your characters consistent across every scene, copy your main character's full description and paste it into each new scene prompt. That way your knight looks identical from scene to scene, instead of changing faces every time. Trust me, this one step saves hours of fixing later. Alright, once you've generated all your scenes, download them and stay organized. I can't stress this enough. Make a folder, name each image something simple like scene 1, scene 2, and so on. Keeping things tidy now will save you a massive headache when you start editing later. Okay, so now we've got our still images, but they're not moving yet, right? Time to bring them to life. This is where Hailuo AI comes in. It's an image-to-video generator that's surprisingly powerful. And the best part, it has a free tier with enough credits to cover a short film. So here's what you do. Head to Hailuo AI, sign up for a free account, and once you're in, click on Video in the main dashboard. Upload your first scene image and then we'll describe the motion we want. I'm going to reuse the scene prompt from ChatGPT and slightly tweak it for animation. Something like, camera sweeps slowly around the vast chamber, revealing scale and detail. The knight steps forward, small against the immensity of the cave. Dust floats around him and a deep breathing sound rumbles faintly like the heartbeat of the earth. Feels alive, right? Now, before you hit generate, switch over to the image to video models and select the VO 3.1 fast model. That's the latest version. It's super clean, cinematic, and uses fewer credits. Then make sure your aspect ratio is 16:9 and choose either 720p or 1080p depending on your resolution needs. Personally, I always go 1080p for that crisp look. Once everything's ready, hit generate and let it run. When it's done, check this out. The result looks absolutely insane. The camera movement feels smooth, the lighting flickers naturally, and the whole scene breathes. Go ahead and repeat this process for each of your remaining scenes. Pro tip, keep the movement subtle and realistic. Slow pans, soft zooms, gentle camera motion. Overdoing it makes things look artificial. Now that you've got all your animated scenes, let's move on to narration. This part really ties the story together and gives your film that professional cinematic flow. For this, I'm using MiniMax AI, and honestly, it's one of the best free text-to-speech tools out there. Their voices are so realistic, it's almost creepy. Head to minimax.ai, sign up for a free account, and go to the text-to-speech section. You'll get 10,000 free characters a month, which is plenty for short films or narrations. Once you're in, you'll see a bunch of available voices. Play around with them, but I recommend the one called Man with Deep Voice. It has this rich storytelling tone that's perfect for fantasy films. Now grab the narration script that ChatGPT created earlier. Mine goes something like, "They say legends sleep beneath the earth, waiting for the brave or the foolish to find them. Alone, the knight stands at the mouth of the unknown, the last light of day behind him and the breath of mystery ahead. Each step echoes deeper than the last, as the air grows heavier, older somehow, as though the cave itself remembers every soul that dared to walk its halls. Yet still he presses on, drawn by something ancient, calling his name in silence." Sounds epic already. Paste that text into MiniMax, click generate, and in about 10 seconds, boom, you've got a studio-quality voiceover file.
Hey, say legends sleep beneath the earth, waiting for the brave or the foolish to find them. Alone, the knight stands at the mouth of the unknown, the last light of day behind him and the breath of mystery ahead. Each step echoes deeper than the last as the air grows heavy, older somehow, as though the cave itself remembers every soul that dared to walk its halls.
Don't skip this step. Even if you plan to record your own voice later, having an AI version first helps you line up your visuals perfectly during editing. Go ahead and download the file because now we're jumping into the final phase, editing everything together. We're going to use CapCut for this, which, believe it or not, is totally free and ridiculously powerful for what it offers. If you don't already have CapCut, download it and open a new project. Import all your video clips and your voiceover audio. Drag your video scenes onto the timeline in order, scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, and so on. I like keeping each clip around 5 seconds long, but adjust as needed to match your narration pacing. Then drag your voiceover into the audio track below and sync it with your visuals. If something doesn't line up perfectly, no stress. Just trim or stretch your clips a little until everything feels smooth. Next, let's add music. This part really sells the emotion. CapCut actually has a massive built-in library of copyright-free tracks. Head to the audio tab and type in epic fantasy or cinematic. You'll find tons of options that fit perfectly. I'm choosing one that slowly builds tension as the story unfolds. After that, add a few subtle transitions. Go to the Transitions tab and select Mix or Fade. It adds that professional polish without being distracting. Now for your title. Let's finish strong. Go to the text menu, choose a medieval-style font, and type your film title. I'm calling mine The Last Dragon. Change the text color to gold and add a slight glow effect for that cinematic look. Watch it back once or twice to make sure the pacing feels natural. If any shot feels too long, shorten it a bit. If something flashes by too quickly, extend it. Remember, editing is where the magic happens.
Say legends sleep beneath the earth, waiting for the brave or the foolish to find them. Alone, the knight stands at the mouth of the unknown, the last light of day behind him and the breath of mystery ahead. Each step echoes deeper than the last as the air grows heavy, older somehow, as though the cave itself remembers every soul that dared to walk its halls. Yet still, he presses on, drawn by something ancient calling his name in silence. The darkness unfolds, revealing the graves of giants, bones of creatures that once ruled the sky lying silent beneath a crown of stone. And there, in the heart of the cavern, something stirs within the shadows. A mountain of scales, a monument of breath. The dragon sleeps. Its dreams, older than kingdoms. The knight's heart trembles, not with fear, but with awe, for he stands before the truth behind every tale. The dragon wakes, not in wrath, but in wonder. One eye opening, golden and endless, meeting the gaze of a man who sought the impossible. And in that silent moment, legend breathes again.
And that's it. You just made your first AI-generated short film completely for free using ChatGPT, Leonardo AI, Hailuo AI, MiniMax AI, and CapCut. How insane is that? Seriously, give yourself a pat on the back because most people never get this far. Stick around because after this video, I'm going to show you which AI video generators make the most realistic animations and how you can use the same process to make full YouTube videos, not just short films. So now you know the full workflow from story creation all the way to editing. If you learned something new today, drop a comment below and tell me what kind of AI movie you're gonna make next. Maybe a sci-fi space story, a detective thriller, or even a cyberpunk short. I'm genuinely curious. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more tutorials like this because we're just getting started.